Hello truckers, welcome back to SnowRunner in the Crossroads in Central Asia. So I went ahead after last episode, I went up to the warehouse, I believe it is, to see if there's a trailer store up there, and did not see one. I did find a servicing trailer, which was kind of nice. I got to refuel my Tuz 420. I then came on down to, I would say, this part of the warehouse, and I discovered the Taga 6436, which is now ours. I can actually use that. There's a fueling trailer here as well. I then roamed around a little bit, and then I drove all the way down to here. Wait, where are we? Down here, because there's a trailer down here, and I was wondering, is there a trailer store down here? No, there isn't, just a trailer. And then there was a nice truck right here. This one right here. I was hoping I'd be able to, you know, just discover it and use it, but it looks like it needs to be refueled and repaired, so it's part of a job somewhere, and I can't figure out what job it is. So I've been searching for a little while trying to figure out what to do next, and what we're going to be doing next is the Beast Rising, which is actually a contract with the Harvestcorp. So, yeah, the Beast Rising, so this is what we're going to be doing here. We got to go over to what they call the scrapyard. And we're going to actually uncover, we're going to get warehouse access, which I thought we already had, because I've been to the warehouse. I'm not too sure. But we'll get the Kyrovets K700. There's a tractor in the water there. I thought it was a tractor, but they're showing it as like a heavy-duty off-road truck, maybe. That's what it kind of looks like. So, luckily, I'm not too far from there, so we'll go back there. And we got to deliver it to the garage, which is only, well, right here. So that should be pretty simple, straight up and forward. And if I get that truck and I repair it, I can come back on down, get the trailer, and then I can go around and get the spare parts, which are going to be way up here at the warehouse, way across the way, and those need to be delivered over here to the farm over here. But first things first, like always, let's go ahead and fire this thing up. Now, luckily I don't have to check for trains. Trains are not active, I don't think, so let's go over to the scrapyard and see if we can tow this thing on out. And maybe what they're showing me on the diagram, maybe it is just that little tractor I saw in last episode and the one I just passed not long ago. Yeah, but no, I cannot find a trailer store here, which is kind of interesting. Maybe it's on another map, the next map over. I could just, you know, travel over to the next map and see if there's a trailer store there. But I just want to have fun here on the Crossroads for a little while. And of course, getting into the Harvestcorp contracts, that is the one that I think is going to, you know, reveal all of the farming stuff. I think. I don't know. Obviously, I have not been here before, so I'm just speculating. Yeah, not going to be too far from there, grabbing that. Trying to think, what else did I discover on my travels? Anything interesting? I don't think so. Just driving around. Like I said, getting up to the warehouse. But I was kind of surprised when I saw what the rewards are for this. So maybe when I unlock this, maybe the warehouse will have a trailer store, but you think it would say unlocks trailer store. So it's kind of interesting in this game. You can your vehicles, you can, you know, return to the garage and then retain them and go to any other map and bring them back, you know, recover your vehicles that way and bring it to any map. But trailers, you cannot. Oh, so it's out there, huh? So it's not that little tractor that's in front of me. Okay, so that does make a little bit more sense, I guess. Can the Tuz 420 haul this thing out of here? I guess we actually got to get in there and see exactly what we're looking at here. I mean, we don't have the strongest winch on here. That's a big muffler just laying right there in the dirt. Now, the only other vehicle I currently got in the map, well, I actually got a couple now, I keep forgetting, but really the Royal BM, that might be strong enough to get us out of here, but this, I mean, if this is capable of running, That is a beast of a tractor. If this is capable of running, then it may not be that difficult. Can I quick winch to that? We can. And can that engine turn on? Okay, it does run. Is that an easier path out of here in front of me than go around to the garage that way? Yeah, I think we'll just go this way here. Let me go ahead and try to pull that in just a little bit closer. So the good news is it's running. This Tuz 420 is like, yeah, what were you worried about here? We're going to pull this out, no problem. Make sure I take this kind of the same path as I did to get in here. I don't want to go through that deep water because I really don't know how deep that water is. Alright, so this is going to be pretty darn easy getting this back to the garage. Let's not get stuck on a stump though. Done that many times over. Yeah, who would want to scrap a tractor like that? Come on now. Okay, so the paint job is a little, you know, needs a little touch up here and there. And I think the upgrade that we found, was that an upgraded engine for this? Hopefully. I mean, the engine's always a good start thing to get for an upgrade. But this is not going to be kind of a truck that I can hitch up that flatbed trailer to. That's a 3-point linkage in the back. Although maybe I can attach a saddle on this. Maybe that's an option. So we're starting on we started this map with this Tuz and the Royal BM, and we're adding to the fleet already. It'd be great if this was hopefully going to open up a trailer shop for us. Alright, we'll accept that. And let's release the winch. Let me turn off the engine to this. And I said turn off the engine to this. Oh, never mind. It's the engine to the tractor probably still running. Never mind, my bad. Change trucks to this. Alright. Let's go ahead and drive this into the garage. And see. I'll tell you what, it's got some good acceleration to it. Let's go ahead and customize it, see what we got here. So, okay, so we already got this engine in here. The medium engine. Gearbox. Special fine tune. So durability and fuel consumption go down a bit. Suspension, that's the only suspension it has. Let's see, we just got the stock tires on it. Stock tractor tires. Oh, there's some, those look like those were ripped through the mud pretty darn good. That may get through mud and not too bad on the road. There isn't actually that much mud here, but if this is going to be actually in a field, I may want to go with those. Yep, we'll go ahead and get those. A winch. We got a stock heavy, extended heavy, 15,000. Ooh. Feature incredibly long rope. Its pull strength is enough to move even the heaviest of trucks. 2 motor heavy? What does that do? 2 dedicated motors. I don't know. I mean, the fields don't seem that muddy and everything, so I think we'll just leave that as is. And add-ons, stock wheel fenders, van body. Oh, hello. Yeah, so I think we'll just go ahead and leave that as is right here. What can we do here? Visuals. The rims I never care about. Paint jobs. We can always change the color of the paint, right? Although I kind of like the way it looks stock. Yeah, we'll go with that color, actually. And apply color. Alright, we'll leave the garage, and just that way it's outside. That way I know it is here. There, it looks a little bit better. And we'll go ahead and just park it right on over here. Alright, turn off that engine there. Alright, let me go ahead and see what others we got here for contracts for the Harvestcorp. There's been a few issues with the railway just short of the northern tunnel. So we sent a team out to give it a look. Didn't hear from them in a while though. Could you go find them, ask them if everything's okay? Repair the truck. So that's the truck I was just at. So I got to go back on down there. It doesn't say I get the truck though. See, the rewards doesn't show it as getting the truck. That's a little disappointing. Finder's fee. Metal detector is recommended. Rewards, okay. Risky cleanup. Oh, I did all that. That is the truck with a crane. And a truck with a crane. I'm trying to think. On the Royal BM, can I put a saddle valve on that? Let me get the Royal BM. If I can remember where it is. There it is. Let's go ahead and recover this. Customize. Saddle low. Let's go ahead and put a saddle low on this thing. And I think what we'll do is, well, leave garage for one. So we're going to go down, we're going to get that flatbed trailer, which is right on down here. And then we got to mosey on all the way up to the warehouse, which is, well, it's going to be a long ride. I got to come up here, and then we got to deliver it to the farm, this farm right here. So you see me come up from where the trailer was to the garage. So let me go down and get the trailer. And we'll continue from there. Hopefully this is the right saddle. Alright, now the question is, hopefully I can get in there and grab this thing. I'm hoping the Tuz 420 with its fuel and repair capabilities has enough on there to fix that truck when I come on down later on. Attached trailer. Oh, it attached. Goody goody. Alright, from here, it's just a long journey. What's the best way to go here other than taking the railroad tracks all the way up there? I mean, the railroad tracks actually is like the best way to get there. And I might actually do that until I get to here. Then we'll just cut across. Up to here. Well, it is a long way, but I think taking the railroad tracks is the shortest way. And it should be a somewhat easy ride. Let me turn off all-wheel drive here. I don't think I need all-wheel drive on the railroad tracks. I may need. The trailer doesn't want to come up here, it seems like, though. So it's about 1 kilometer on out, going up the tracks, and then we'll cut off onto the main road. Yeah, in real life, this ride would be brutal. If I got room, I'll come off the tracks. Getting some good fuel mileage here by doing this. And this map so far in my travels, I'm not really finding many areas where it's like, ooh, that's going to be rough going through there all the time. It's relatively a simple map so far. I always try to be cautious about saying that because every time I say, oh, it's going to be an easy ride or it's going to be an easy job, that's when SnowRunner says, we got a surprise for you. It's not as easy as you think it's going to be. Okay, a little suspension damage going up the railroad tracks, but... And I'm not burning through the fuel that much either. I'll just put on all-wheel drive going up through here. Probably didn't need it too much, but the added assistance is going to help me on out. Now the truck that's up at the warehouse has a crane on it, and the first company that has a lot of contracts are requesting or saying the job is going to require a truck with a crane on it. So I'll probably end up using that because it's already set up ready to go, I think. I'm just not sure what I need to do. I didn't really read the description of what the job was. I just saw where it says truck with crane required. Let's turn off all-wheel drive. Now, of course, I could have gone up here with the Royal BM the way it was set up. Taken 2 vehicle parts, gone down to the farm, made a second trip back. But since we got the material here, let's go ahead and use it. And it seems like a lot of the jobs, I've done only a few, are requiring 3 of something. And the Royal BM can only carry 2. Okay, I thought I was gonna be kind of concerned about the fuel consumption going around the map like we are, but not really going through it hardly at all. Storing the all-wheel drive again. Although with a service trailer and a fueling tanker up here, makes me wonder, why did they put them up here? What am I going to need them for? Or is it just there to help us out in the beginning? I kind of wasted some fuel in the fuel tanker because when I came up with a scout vehicle that does 420, I've already used the fuel on the roof rack. I was like, okay, let me go over and refuel it. Then I went on down just a little bit further to get the other truck with the crane on it. And then I decided, okay, I'm going to go down and get this, unlock this trailer. So I teleported to the garage, which would have refueled my scout vehicle anyways. So I kind of took some fuel out of the fuel tanker and not really used it to its best capabilities. There's a service trailer. Alright, no, not bricks. Vehicle spare parts, just to make sure. We need 3 of them. I think this holds 5 on this one, which it does. What I should have done, although I'm not sure I'm going to need it, fingers crossed, I probably could have put the crane back on this truck, just in case were to tip over. Now I just got to be a little bit more careful now we got a load on the trailer. A little bit more top heavy than it was before, but it shouldn't be too bad. This is a lot of spare parts for that little farm. They must have beaten the crap out of their farming equipment to need this many parts. When I get out here to the asphalt, we have to get the map back up. Just want to make sure I'm going the right place. Getting to know the map a little bit now, but not well enough where I can just assume I know where I'm going. Let's not park on the railroad tracks because you never know. Alright, we need to go there, so the best way to go, I would say, stick to the asphalt. And of course, just come on down that way. Don't need to mark the last little spot. I think we'll be able to find it. Let's turn off all-wheel drive. So we'll probably, for contracts, do a lot for the Harvestcorp right at the beginning, as much as we can. Because that sounds like the corporation is going to make us do a lot of the farming stuff. Where I'm turning. Yes, it is. All-wheel drive back on, please. Let me go ahead and put it into low plus. Almost rocked over to the side. I'm going to take a chance and go over the hill. And that's not a good choice. I think my truck and trailer would have got stuck in that little bit of a ravine. A little bit of thick mud right there, but overall not too bad. Shifter in a high gear. The one we just passed, I believe this is the quest that we're on. Accepted it on the way up through here last episode. And here are your parts. Easy peasy, nice and easy. Let's go ahead and turn this off. And we are going to jump back into our Tuz. I'll probably go into the garage and get everything refueled, but what we're going to do is... missing workers. We're going to go down and do that one. Let's activate that one right there. Just so we can keep going on down the list here. Metal detector is recommended. Oversized cargo 1. So that will probably require the Royal BM. And am I going to need a crane for that? It just says metal detector is recommended. Let me try to stay focused on what we're doing here, right? And we'll actually just drive around and go into the garage. Actually, you know what time I do that? I can do it this quickly here. Recover. This is just to get it full of fuel. Right, I am hoping I got enough fuel and repairs on here. It doesn't tell you, I don't think, about the vehicle of like, you know, you need this much repair or refuel. Nope, nope, wrong one. I just want to reread this again. Could you go find them, ask if everything is okay? Oh, it just says delivered to the repair shop. Alright. Well, this should, you know, if it brought that tractor out, you'd think it would be able to bring that on out. Well, for like the third time for me today, I'm going to drive on down to that part of the tunnel. Now, it didn't say bring back to the garage. It said bring back to the repair shop. Not sure exactly where the repair shop is. Did not look. But we'll find out when we get down there. Okay, so here we are again. See what the story is. Stage complete. Delivered to the repair shop. Okay, so it's not the garage. Well, I hate to say it, it's kind of like the same path. Like, I wish I could have known. Well, I was hauling the trailer, but I could have taken the winch on the trailer and tied it to this thing. Up the railroad tracks again, maybe? I think so. Let's see if we can... I shouldn't doubt the Tuz 420 at this point. This thing seems to do pretty darn well for itself. It doesn't say we get to keep this vehicle, though. What did I connect to? Alright, not connecting to the truck, so... Can that vehicle start itself? The engine is broken. Well... Let's go ahead and repair the roof rack. Oop, I was ready to say, that looks fine. Ooh, yeah. I mean, everything is pretty much... Well, the engine's not broken anymore, but I didn't want to put a 150 into it. Wait a minute. I could also... Roof rack, wheels... Well, four, I mean, now it's, you know, at least got 4 wheels on it because I had none. Out of fuel, is it? Hang on a second, alright. Refuel from the roof rack. Oh, it's leaking fuel. I forgot the fuel tank was leaking. Alright, we'll just use it as we can. Once we get it out of there, I think it'll be better. Try to pull it in closer. So when that truck runs out of fuel, it might be a little bit harder to pull it. I'm actually trying to get off the tracks. There we go. Okay, I think that's close enough. Tell you what, this Tuz 420 is one heck of a scout vehicle. I don't think the Marshall will be able to pull this. Alright, so that truck is now out of fuel. And it doesn't seem like it's any harder to pull this. Hopefully when I get close enough to the repair shop, the symbol will show up. But if it doesn't, I'll just have to mark it on the map because I kind of know how to get there, like I said. I'm starting to know the map a little bit better. These railroad tracks actually look like they're in pretty darn good shape. Hopefully that truck behind us doesn't get stuck on the building. Just need to get to another crossroads. Yeah, it's a little bit of a incline or slope here to our right, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. I'm just a little concerned what would happen if the truck were to roll over. That might make it harder to drag along. Wonder how many times they'll be taking the railroad tracks as a path to get from point A to point B. Kind of stuck on the tracks, so I can't turn off of them. That's interesting. Don't know why the winch came off. Alright, shouldn't be too far from it now. Yeah, we'll cut off the road here. And then on over to the repair shop. So, I mean, this thing was fully torn up. Nothing was good on it. No tires, no engine, no gearbox, fuel tank. Everything was at zero. So even a... Let me put that in high gear, maybe? Yeah, so even bringing down like a service trailer probably would have taken everything for it to be fixed. But even if you fix up completely, I don't think you can just hop into the truck and drive it because it's not yours. So you're still going to have to like tow it to wherever they want it. I was just trying to make it so the engine was running to kind of help us out so we wouldn't get stuck. But this Scout vehicle's having no issues whatsoever hauling this around. Sometimes I do get mixed up, like seeing those small trailers on the side. I'm thinking, oh, is that a trailer I can discover and take? I mean, there's a couple obvious ones because they don't have wheels on them, but there's been a couple others I pulled up to, and it's like, nope, it's not yours. It doesn't like to turn on the asphalt with these tires. And really, it's not burning through that much fuel either, hauling this around. I think I'll put it back in the automatic. So will this unlock like the repair shop for me? Maybe other than the garage, I can come here to the repair shop and get things refueled and, or just repaired actually. Just repaired would be nice. There's a trailer here if I go buy it, although I don't think it's a trailer that in the game that we use, so nope. Yeah, and the truck disappeared, so we don't get to keep it, but that was kind of a known thing. Alright, so that's not too bad. So what would be the next contract with them? Finder's fee. Metal detector is recommended. And we also got to deliver cargo, oversized cargo. So I may need... first thing I should do is I want to turn this engine off. And where is that Vongrad? I think it's a Vongrad, right? Oh, Taga. Sorry, it's a Taga. I got Vongrad stuck in my head. Yeah, here's the crane. But this needs... Should I just drive up there to see what's going on here? Yeah, let's drive up there just to see what's going on. See if I need the crane to lift up these pipes. Let's activate that. Does it show me anywhere to pick up the pipes, or is that where I'm going to find? I think that's what we're going to go find. Let's see, what's the best way out of here? We'll go this way. So I don't know what kind of material or kind of equipment's on this truck, meaning engine and all that kind of stuff. This was what was on the map when we got here. It's a little beat up a little bit. You can see the repair status in the bottom left-hand corner. So it's not in the greatest of shape. But if I need a crane to lift up the pipes, it says lost pipes. I'm guessing there's pipes there I'm going to lift up. I'm going to need the Royal BM to put it onto the trailer. But I'm going to need another truck to come up here with a metal detector to... I'm guessing the pipes are like underneath the ground somewhere. So this thing turns really, really quick. I mean, it doesn't say that we need a crane to lift these pipes up, but I'm also not seeing any pipes here either. All right, stage complete. Alright, so I'm guessing I'm coming to the village. That's where I gotta drop them off. I mean, are those the pipes up there? Hang on a second. I mean, do I really need a metal detector to find the pipes when it's showing it to me on the map? I mean, if that's all the metal detector is for, is to find the pipes, I'm guessing these are the pipes. Let's turned that off, and the pipes fell down to the ground. So, yeah, I think if I just bring the Royal BM up here with the trailer, we'll use the crane to put it on the back of the trailer, and we go deliver the small pipes. We'll get that done. But we will do that next episode. So not too bad. We got some, what was it, one task done and a couple of the contracts done for the Harvestcorp. So keep on going there. I mean, we got plenty of contracts to do for the Harvestcorp, looks like. A whole bunch of them. So it should be kind of interesting. This one here, not many on this one here. They look like they're more of a cleanup, risky cleanup, taking out the trash, supply recovery. So looks like an eco action. Looks like they're mostly doing like cleanup stuff. Sun Sails technology is also like with power. It looks like power. So probably like clean power kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm kind of interested to get into those as we move on. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in SnowRunner. But until then, have a good one.